Hello guys, I'm back and there's something that has been on my heart to share. There's a whole lot of things on social media concerning women and singles, and I just wanted to share this with you all. This is for the single guys. Well, for the ladies too, but I really want the single guys to understand something. There are different calibers and types of single women, okay? And there's one in particular that I wanna share about, and I am this woman, okay? Okay, let me just share. Okay. God created me to be a certain way. I can be very soft spoken, very sweet, nurturing, loving, and all of the girly girl stuff. Okay, yes, that's good. However, with the purpose that God gave me for my life, it causes me to tap into a certain part of me that is a very strong, bold, direct leader, okay? God told Adam and Eve to dominate and subdue the earth, okay? To do that, you cannot be passive in any way. Fear cannot live in you, okay? And I know for me, I have really been in a war with social anxiety, and that's where my stutter comes from, I'm constantly growing in that space so that I don't fear anything, okay? Which I'm so glad about that. I have been on social media, and I've heard so many things concerning what a single woman does, what a single man does, and I'm speaking from a Christian perspective, so that's just life from a God-centered life, okay? Those that follow Christ, that are looking for a spouse or are praying for God to send the right one, you know. Let me say this, because I know who I am in God. I know the exact purpose that I was given by God Himself as I walk this earth. I know I am to be bold and fearless and dominate in my sphere of influence. Okay? So in knowing that, whatever man who has been fashioned to cover me, to lead me, to be the God-centered spouse that is for me, to like truly just shield me and protect me and provide and all of the things, okay? There's no way, with me knowing who God says I am a royal. I am to walk the earth as such, okay? I am a queen in the kingdom of God. In knowing that, well, I am a female king. Okay, let's not go into all of that, but you get what I'm saying. In knowing all of that, if I have to help a man that is interested in pursuing me, if I have to help him tell me how he feels about me, if I have to prod him, if I have to kind of like coax it out of him, if I have to pull it out of him, if I have to like kind of figure out what I need to do and say to set things up to get him to express to me how he feels about me, that means that certain man, I'm not talking about all men, I'm talking about that man who is interested in me and is scared to be rejected. If he can't find the courage to initiate and step to me with boldness and confidence, that tells me he's really not the man for me. That tells me that there is fear there, that he's passive in some way. And because I know how bold I am, yes, I can come across as very soft spoken, and I really am an introvert, but I have extrovert tendencies from me doing stuff like this, you know. in order for me to fulfill what God has told me to do in the earth, there is absolutely no way that I can allow a fearful and passive man to lead me, to cover me, to be the leader in my home, our home. There's absolutely no way, none. If he can't find the courage and the confidence to initiate pursuing me, my God, he won't make it in a relationship with me. He won't make it. I'm sorry. That man does not have the capacity to cover a woman like me. I am a natural born leader. God made me that way. If he cannot find the courage and confidence, and he must hear from God. He must hear from God, because a lot of men try to shoot their shot, knowing good and well they did not hear from God concerning me. But I give them an effort because at least they were bold and had confidence. I mean, I have met some guys, I mean, total strangers, bold as I don't know what, confident as I don't know what, knowing good and well I would never date them, but they came boldly. They came with no fear. They peacocked their way into introducing themselves, and they laid it out. I mean, laid it out there quick to try to prove to me that I should choose them. Now this is literally a total stranger just walking by, or like I'm trying to get gas or something, and I'm just like, wow, thank you for the compliment. Thank you. And you know, I let them down with grace. You know, you ladies, you never turn down a guy and just be rude and just mean and all that. Like, that's not called for. It's not called for. You have to learn how to talk. You do. Like, there's no need to be mean when you turn someone down, especially if you call yourself trying to represent Christ. What are you doing? Why are you almost cussing this man out just because he likes you? He likes what he sees. Like, what? Girl, what is the problem? But anyway, yeah. So if the first test, okay, the first test is if he can't find the courage and the confidence to even tell me how he feels, like, you know, that he's interested, and he truly thinks that he's heard from God, that's not the man for me. He does not have the capacity to lead a bold woman like me. And that's okay. That's okay. Everybody is not for everybody. Okay? We have to understand that. There's somebody for you. There's someone for me, you know. Just because you like what you see does not mean you're supposed to date them. Yeah. So for all of my Christian singles, please have a prayer life. Learn what the voice of God sounds like. And for those that are waiting for your kingdom spouse, wait. And I know some folks say, oh, no, you have to date and see what's out there and whatever. I've tried that just a little bit since my divorce, and I'm just like, okay, I'm going back in the house. I'm going back inside where it's just me and God, because I am not going to waste my time. Now, this is my perspective. I'm not going to waste my time dating this person, dating that person, just to see. I'm sorry, but I can see a man walking towards me, and I can already see beyond the surface, and I can tell he is not meant for me. That's me. Okay. I see beyond. So I can walk by someone and no, I'm not supposed to date him. I'm sorry. My neighbor's dog is walking by, but okay. So I truly understand all of those that are single and you just want to date just to date. Okay, you do what you feel like you should do. Go right ahead. But for those who are truly waiting and working on yourself while you wait on God to send you your kingdom spouse, don't just date just random folks just because this guy looks good, this girl looks good, because 9 times out of 10 in the first introduction you can tell if you really should give them your time or not. Most times you can tell. So let's work on trying to heal and not be so anxious to, oh, I just want someone, whatever. Yes, we all want the right one, but we all know that the enemy sends the wrong ones like several times. It's crazy out here, and just because they're saved does not mean that they're yours. If they're already married, they're not yours. If they're going through a divorce and it's not finalized yet, and they haven't taken time out for themselves to kind of detox from what they were in, maybe a year, 2, 3, 4, whatever they need, they're still not yours. So learn God's voice for yourself. Learn when God is saying, don't give that man your phone number, or get a spare number like with Google Voice and do that. But because there are some crazy men out here who will try to harm you if you just say the word no, so kind of gauge that, and it's really, really sad that those sort of things take place, but it also goes back to, you might be able to keep things calm with these weird or crazy men if you just talk to them a certain way. There is a way that women can speak, and men kind of, I'm so sorry guys, but y'all will kind of just crumble right there. you just kind of just turn into a giant marshmallow right there if we learn how to say things and with certain things that we say, and then if we smile and we smell good, and it is amazing to see y'all literally just, you crumble, and it's sweet, and every man, I don't care how crazy that man might be, there is a little boy in him that wants to be talked to in a sweet and nurturing way. Now, just ladies, just be wise, but yeah, I just wanted to share this because I know a lot of bold ladies that are Christian that lead, And God has called them to do great things, okay, and which pulls out of them this conquering spirit, and it's amazing. It's from God. You know, men are to dominate the earth just like we are. We just have to find our own lane that God gave us to subdue the earth in, you know. But yeah, these ladies of the Lord cannot be led by passive, fearful men. It just won't work. It will not work. And if a bold and very strong yet feminine woman like myself gets with a passive and fearful man, not trying to, but by default, the calling on my life, as aggressive as it is, it will literally drag him through our life. He will get drugged. If he's scared to follow God, scared to take risk, and scared to walk by faith, and just things like that, I'm sorry, he would get run over by the calling on my life. Because me, I am not disobeying God just because a man tells me not to go here, not to do this, not to. Oh no, I understand submission completely. However, I have one God. My man is not my God. Ladies, your man is not to be your God. I've done that, and the Lord's wrath showed up. I don't ever want to see that again. If the Lord called you to do something, you have to answer to him, not the man that you married. You have to answer to God. And when God says, okay, dear, when I told you to go write this book, and the man that you married told you not to, why didn't you obey me? That book was supposed to set thousands free, and you disobeyed. Why? I am your God, not him. Yes. Let me say this. Submission does not mean slavery. Let's just put that out there. My God. Submission does not mean I don't have a mind and a will of my own. Submission does not mean I can't hear God for myself. Submission does not mean I don't have a calling for my life, a purpose on this earth for my life. Submission does not mean that. Okay, so let's get that straight. A lot of Christians get that part wrong. And there are a lot of Christian wives who are bound, who are literally in a slavery relationship, in a slavery mindset, and you're in idolatry because you heard God tell you to do something and you said no because the man that you married, not necessarily that, not really, like the man that you chose may not have been who God sent you, but you chose him, so God honored that. Okay, but you chose to disobey God because the man that you married told you no, told you, oh, women don't do that, or women shouldn't do that, or women need to go and sit down and shut up and just smile and look cute. That is of the devil. So I just wanted to share that. If I have to lead you to pursue me in a romantic sense, just don't try, because that is the first sign that tells you you are not the man for me or for a woman like me. You are not. And let me tell you, when a man knows who God created him to be, and he's masculine, that is such a beautiful thing. Oh my God. The pure masculinity of a man of God is beautiful. It just is. I'm just like, oh Lord, you have created such a gift, you know? But yeah, passivity in a man makes him weak. It makes him veer off into idolatry. It makes him not a very good leader. And strong women of God need strong leaders. If I'm strong, I need him to be even stronger to lead me. Like, seriously. Or he won't make it. It's not that I would like try to tear him down or dominate him, or no, just by simple nature, by design, by the purpose that I have from God, he won't make it. He will not make it. He won't make it. He won't make it. He really won't. So yeah, I really just want the single Christian ladies to know, do not shoot your shot. If you have to shoot your shot with a man, he's not the one for you. Because that means if you had to tell him that you like him first, and you want to get to know him first, and you know, like you saying, you like me, don't you? That's initiating something. If he couldn't find the courage and confidence to say, hey, I'm into you, he doesn't have what it takes to effectively lead you. This is my perspective. This is my opinion pertaining to my life. I'm sharing it with you because I know a lot of strong women of God who want a strong masculine man. We do. Now, that is not to say we want this strong man to dominate us. Absolutely not. That is not of God. That is not of God. You're not supposed to dominate people. That is from hell. Okay? You're supposed to dominate the earth, not each other. Okay. So that's all that I wanted to share. I might come back on. I'm not sure when though, but that was really on my mind. I was like, oh my God, I'm tired of hearing women talking about they're shooting their shot. It's one thing to compliment a man gently, don't be all, sexual and stuff and all that kind of stuff. Christian women, but if he can't find the confidence or the courage to tell me how he feels about me, then that's the first sign to let him know and to let me know he's not the one for me. Or the guy might not even like me. And that's okay too. That's okay. Not everybody is going to like you. So, I love you all, and I really want us to stop with, oh, I need to help him choose me. I need to help him figure out if he wants me. That's not help. That's called codependent behavior, but that's a whole nother story. So I've talked long enough. I will see you guys later. Bye.